Okay, and we are live. It is the Regi Funk Show, and I totally want to get on tonight. I got tomorrow off. I got my good friend here. I'm going to spend a little time with this evening, and we're going to crack her open. We got our trusty IPA glass. We're going to do, probably not what we do best, but we do all right. We do all right. Get my first sip of beer this evening. It is 12:12 right now, but see, there's still some in there. Anyway, Rise, how you doing? Oh, Rise, how you doing? Scottzilla, good to see you, man. Cheers, everyone. I'm going to kind of do like what I've been doing. Kyle, how you been, man? No, this is Hazy Jane. Hazy Jane. Love the Brewdog stuff. It's my go-to, man. What a great value. I mean, they got these, for $20 you get a 12, and these cans are huge. As you can see, I filled up my glass and I still got like a third left in here. So I love those. Oh, good for you, Rise. Good for you, buddy. Hey, maybe you can chime in or something at halftime. Maybe you can, I will StreamYard. Hopefully I'll still have hours, and I'll StreamYard if you want to get the, I don't think is that what this one is? Passion fruit? I don't know, Kyle. It's good to see you. How's Joe doing, man? Hope you guys are doing well. But anyway, so I'll start off with the monologue, and we don't necessarily have to talk about the shit that I'm talking about. I just kind of want to get this for the people that might jump in, the newbies that might jump in and want to not sit through the live stream. Obviously, because sometimes we go hours here, and it's, it gets old probably for people that are just checking the stream out. But what was I watching? Wrist Flex. If you're not subscribed to Wrist Flex and you are interested in going down the rabbit hole, and I know I'm late to the party on this, but the Coolio incident I found rather fascinating, and learning what little bit I did about it. It's right along the same trends that a lot of these Hollywood people that are kind of breaking their silence have succumbed to this type of thing. And I do remember hearing Coolio pass, but I don't recall hearing anything around it, because I don't do Twitter or anything like that, so I'm probably ill-informed by a lot of that stuff. But his story was relatively similar, and I'm sure anybody that jumped down the rabbit hole probably heard this trend before, that, eventually he was approached by women, for sex, which is, I guess, probably normal when you're as popular as he was. And then it's men that are wanting him, and then they kind of, these quote insiders keep Aaron, how you doing? They keep kind of trying to tip their toe in the pool and try and lure you to them somehow. And if I'm not mistaken, I mean, Wristflex showed the video. He was on this dude's podcast. I want to say it's Jay Cox or Jay something. And Coolio was going to spill the beans here, and he was going to start talking about some of the stuff that he's experienced. And if I'm not mistaken, it led to like child trafficking and that whole thing. And then he winds up dead. But in this interview, I believe he was putting forth that he was scared because he thought that they knew that he might spill the beans. And of course, he died of a heart attack in his bathroom or something like that, which is mysterious because, he's not like 90 years old or anything. But it seems part and parcel to a lot of people that are affiliated with these people, and they don't fall to the dark side of the force. This happens to a lot of people, especially if they're going to flap their big ass lips to the to the world. So I know I'm late to the party on this. If you guys know anything more than that, really, that's all I've really heard. But it didn't hit. Maybe you guys have even mentioned it to me at the time. But I just thought that was fascinating, that these trends keep happening. These people that are coming out wind up accidentally dying and committing suicide and dying of heart attacks in their bathroom, hanging themselves by doorknobs, that whole thing. But so if you haven't checked out Flex, she's got a great channel. Obviously subscriptions are free. You go and she does a lot of diving on the internet and finds a lot of great information. She's got a really good channel. I try to check her out all the time. But anyway, we will open up here, and we don't necessarily have to talk about that, but I just wanted to get that monologue down, and we can talk about anything. It doesn't have to be that. So here we go. We're going to copy the clipboard and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. And I got my mouse, and there you go. All right. Anyway, it's good to see you guys. Aaron, it's good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope goodness has blessed your hearts. Cheers. All that happy horse shit. I had a pretty nice, productive week. I don't know about you guys. Had a pretty good week at work. Had a pretty good week productive. I was productive outside of work. I really had a good week. And it's nice to sit and relax after midnight here and have a beer and flap our big ass lips about whatever, And the beer is tasting really good. Oops. I just started drinking. Should I lick that up? I shouldn't. That'd be gross. But anyway. In other news, we are playing the Atlanta Falcons Sunday, and Stumbler and I will be streaming that. So, and I will stream it in case Rise or anybody else wants to get on and help with a halftime report or anything like that. So we will do that. Stumbler and I will be there. So I believe it is a 1:00 game, right, Rise? But anyway, hey, chill out, relax. I'll be on for a little while. I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because a lot of the stuff that's been going on, especially the title that I gave, because I really don't think there is much difference than the government now, and maybe subtle differences that they could get away with it legally somehow. But and I talked about the Coolio incident just because I think it's part and parcel to this type of, and even like gangland, it's probably, a lot of these things are probably run very similar, their tactics. And, if you're not in, you're out. And the stuff that you got to do to get in probably isn't good for anybody except themselves or the message, how that is. Obviously, I think even a lot of the left thinks the country is probably going in the wrong direction, even though they're probably getting everything they want. I think a lot of them are realizing, our cities are shit. There's fucking mentally ill people running all over the place with fucking machetes. I mean, what the fuck is with the machete thing, for God's sakes? Is there an Instagram page, or is there a cult that these clowns go to and they're all carrying machetes, fucking trying to kill cops with them? What the fuck's going on? Should there be a machete bill? Assault machetes? I'm just watching another donut operator. I think he just put out a new video. I don't know if you guys check out Donut Operator, but he's got a good channel, and he goes through all these shootings and stuff and all the videos and stuff like that. And being a cop, or an ex-cop, I think, he makes it pretty funny, pretty entertaining. Not that shooting people is funny or anything, but the obvious, you probably shouldn't attack a cop with a machete or you're going to get shot, that kind of thing. But I do enjoy those videos, and they're very informative, seeing the hands-on of what's going on against these cops, man. Cheers to the blue, man, because they go through a lot of fucking dumb shit. But anyway, what else am I up to? Oh, I do have real quick. I did purchase an item, and it's a surprise. It's not like a huge surprise or anything but it's part and parcel to the prepper mentality, trying to keep yourself together, at least mentally. And when I do talk about prepping, I'm not the best prepper in the world. I don't think I am. I'm not even close to where a lot of these guys are. But mentally, I'm there, and slowly over time, I'm going to start accumulating stuff and getting my bug out bag, the tote bag, stuff that helps keep me and my family, prepared for whatever disaster might happen. Pardon me. I need a refill. But I do have what I think is a pretty cool item that I've purchased. I haven't received yet. And just a clue, you guys have probably seen it when you're flipping through YouTube. There's an ad for it on there. If you can guess it, I'll tell you what it is. But I'm not going to tell you until I actually get it, because I actually want to do some stuff with it and maybe shoot some stuff with it. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to say that. That was another clue I didn't want to give away. But this item is part and parcel to something I wanted to have in my bug out bag, which could come in handy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If anything, it'll be fun to have around. Let's just say that. I think it'll be cool. But I do want to get my bug out bag started. And any advice on where to get a rucksack, because I think I want to start rucking. It's funny, my wife and I had a conversation about how many steps you take a day, and because she took a lot of steps, she took 3,000 or something like that, steps or something like that. And I don't want to say she was proud of herself, but she thought that was a lot of steps. And so she grabs my phone and opens it up to check to see what I did. And I don't know, I do like 18,000 steps a day or something like that, which is, I don't know, 8 or 9 miles or something like that I walk every day. But then, you look at the weekends, and I'm basically, Rice, how you doing, brother? You welcome to the stream there, brother. But anyway, I would like to do some rucking on the weekends just to keep my metabolism going and not shut down over the weekends like I've been doing, or trying to do anyway, because I'm tired. But anyway, Rice, how you doing, brother? Welcome. I'm sorry?
You ready for this game Sunday?
I think so. I think I am.
Miles Garrett got in a bad car accident.
What's that?
Miles Garrett got in a bad car accident.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. It looks like he's going to play, huh?
I mean, they listed him as questionable. Even if he does, he's not going to be at full strength.
Right. I would think that's probably true. Mariota has a pretty good record against us. That just because. This year,
Mariota he's done better than I think a lot of people thought he would through 3 weeks. And he has impressive stats when you look at what the expectations were. And he's impressed me myself. But also, he still has issues with turning the ball over. I do like the fact that we now have a dynamic, because we had Matt Ryan for nearly 15 years, and as much he's one of the greatest players in our history, he could not run the ball. I mean, he could run the ball, but you did not see, he could not get out of the pocket on a regular basis, especially in his later years. He was just a statue. You see with Mariota that him being able to get out the pocket and make plays, it has benefited him, it's benefited the receivers, and it's benefited the offensive line. Our offensive line is top 10. First time it's been top 10 in 5-6 years.
Is that right?
Yeah, so now, I mean, I understand. Now, look, I think the Falcons will win this game, but I think it's probably going to be a 50-50 game. I think if you guys get Chubb going early behind that great offensive line and we're not able to stop him to save our lives, and you get Kareem Hunt involved and you just dominate that clock, I think you guys will definitely have the advantage from that point.
Well, I think that's what just bouncing off of what you said, that's what I think scares a lot of Browns fans is the clock. I mean, and that's what I was going to talk about with Flacco. Flacco's got a pretty good record against us also. I mean, it's not like Ben Roethlisberger's or anything like that, but Flacco always plays us well. And we basically used up all the clock with them. We should have won that game. We had the game won.
Just let that game slip out of your hands.
And you know what do Browns fans?
Look, the Falcons have done it many times.
Oh, right. But I mean, from a Browns perspective, there's still distrust. I think we should beat you, but there's still this Browns distrust with how's the game going to unfold, because like you said, we've used up the clock in games and had another team beat and lost. And it was against the guy that usually he's got a pretty good record against us. So that's why I mentioned Mariota. I was never really impressed with Mariota. I don't want to say he's garbage.
I do remember the final season he was with Tennessee, and wasn't it the season that everyone was hyping up the Browns when y'all got Odell Beckham and you had Baker? I think it was like week 1, and Tennessee just came there and they blew y'all the fuck out.
Right.
In Cleveland.
That was Tennessee.
And Mariota was still the quarterback at that time. So
right.
But I truly, honestly think if you watch the Falcons, not a lot of people do, if you do watch the Atlanta Falcons, you see that they are playing better than, first of all, they did last year, and they really have. They do look like they're playing with a purpose, but the main issue for them is still finishing off games. I honestly feel like every game that we've played, we won against Seattle, but the 2 games we've lost, we had a chance to win. We should not have won that Saints game. And we really had a chance to win against the LA Rams, the defending champions, and we just let it slip away from us in the end. But we've been in every game at the end.
So you guys are 1-2.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you guys were 2-1.
Well, we should have been. We honestly, if you look at it, we should be 3-0. But yeah, we should definitely be 2-1 right now.
Hey, that's where we should be too. With the whole Flacco incident. I mean, that game was ours.
How's Brissett been playing? I know I watched him on Thursday night. He looked all right.
Brissett's this is a lot of things that I told everybody, and I'm not right all the time, but Brissett's a solid quarterback, and he's going to play well for you. Now, is he going to win the game for you? Probably not, But our offense is talented enough where he doesn't have to do anything. He's got to be a good manager, move around when the lines, if there's discrepancy in the line, make an extra play, a series, and the Browns should win the game, in my opinion, against just about anybody. I know there's going to be tight games that are going to come to an apex where it's a back and forth or something like that. But generally, we haven't even dealt with that yet. We've dominated blocks of games, and we wound up losing one. Awesomeness. How you doing, sis? Good to see you. So that's why I say we should win this game. But it's you have to. They're the Browns, and you have to leave the door open. In case they come home.
This will be a very interesting game because on that aspect, we're really 2 of the same teams. But overall, if you watch the Falcons play, it does seem like they play with a purpose, and they're in every game. But also the main issue is still it feels like they're trying to let games get away from them. even last week versus Seattle, the game we ended up winning, still there was Mariota and our rookie running back. There was a handoff and there was miscommunication. Mariota held on to the ball too tight. It caused a fumble, and Seattle still had a chance at the end to win that game when they shouldn't have. We should have held the ball. We should have scored points, probably scored a touchdown and put the game away. But, I really feel like if we can go to 2-2, I feel like at that point on, it's a big momentum boost. And looking at our schedule initially when it came out, it's like through the first 7 weeks, from weeks 2 to week 7, it was like, we'll be lucky to win 2 games out of this stretch. The 49ers have not looked all that good. The Bengals have not looked all that good. The Chargers have not looked all that good. And the Panthers fucking suck. So I feel like with the exception of the Tampa Bay game, every game we got coming up until about week 10, when you're looking at the next 6 weeks, I feel like they all are winnable if the Falcons can keep playing the way that they're playing, except for obviously Tampa Bay. I don't think we'll ever beat Tom Brady, but I think every other game I do believe is winnable if the Falcons can keep playing the way that they are, especially on offense.
Well, I think you're right. Going back on the former part of your conversation, I think you're right kind of about us being similar. I mean, there's a lot of similarities there with Mariota at quarterback and Jacoby Brissett.
It's not even about that. It's just our franchises are very, very similar. The only, now I say this, there are teams that and fan bases that will say we've been through pain. We know what pain is. And I'm like, you don't know what pain is because you aren't a Falcons fan. You aren't a Lions fan. You aren't a Browns fan. You're not a fan of any of those teams. The New York Jets do not go through the pain that Falcons and Browns fans go through because they do have a Super Bowl to cling on to, even if it's from 50 years.
Right. That is true. They're a step above us in a certain sense because you're
talking about the Falcons, Browns, and Lions, 2 of those teams have never even been to a Super Bowl. One of those teams had one of the most embarrassing Super Bowl losses in history.
Yeah, that was rough. There's no doubt about that. You are right. There are some similarities. So let's talk about the actual teams. I mean, do you think you're as good as the Browns or better? Or that's what I really want to know.
Well, I think in many aspects we are on the same level. I think overall when you're looking at roster and talent-wise, I do think you guys are better. But with how we're playing at this point, I do feel like in a way we are kind of on the same level, which is why I think it'll be a close game.
So you're thinking you're playing as a team better. Is that what you're saying?
We're playing as a team. We are playing. I think we're honestly, because look, you guys are a game better than us. But even with that, I still feel like in a way we are playing better than many people expected us. Now, I haven't paid attention to Cleveland a whole lot, but from what I have seen, Nick Chubb is still a beast. Your offensive line still plays well. And Cordell Patterson, who for 10 years, was known as one of the greatest kick returners of all time, but he couldn't get it figured out on an actual offensive position through 3 games, is right behind Chubb in rushing yards. And you got to credit some of that to the offensive line. So I feel like where we're really playing right now, I don't want to say one team is better than the other. I feel like it is about on the same level.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to forget this conversation because come halftime, if it's 14-13 or something like that, I'm going to keep an eye on the Falcons and see if, like you said, if they're – because that makes – look at the fucking Patriots, man. They consistently play as a team better. I'm really not watching this year.
Fourth game.
But but you know what I'm saying. Belichick gets these guys playing in the team. He gets them playing at 100%. I don't know how they're doing this year. I know they did beat the Steelers, but
the Patriots suck.
Right.
No, their only win is actually against the Steelers.
Oh, he just got hurt too, didn't he? The quarterback.
Yeah.
So who's quarterback for that? No.
Yeah, New England. They're entering that post Brady dark age of their franchise.
The dark age. It should be a good game. I do expect somewhat of a back and forth. I do.
No, I think so too. I think.
And
I do believe that it really comes down to at the end, just kind of like how last week's game for Atlanta came down to. Who makes less mistakes, who holds onto the ball longer,
right,
and who ultimately has the ball last.
Well, how's your defense? How's your block in the front? Your defensive line and your linebackers.
Oh.
I mean, would you grade them or?
I mean, through the first 3 weeks or so, I mean, I gotta give them a solid B. I mean, I think they've gotten a sack in every single game. See, that's the thing. For years, last year we only had 18 sacks through, 17 games? And we already have like 5 or 6 this year. So I think maybe even more. So, I mean, we're getting to the quarterback more. We're making plays on defense. We still got stuff to clean up. Last week in the first half against Seattle, we did not come out. We came out flat on our heads, but we got better see, that's what gives me hope, is that we can come out and we can use that momentum we built from last week to stop Chubb. And ultimately, because when you stop Nick Chubb and you're able to limit your running game, then you force Brissett to have to go to the air. And outside of Amari Cooper and that Njoku, who do you guys really have?
Well, we got Harrison Bryant, which hasn't reared his pretty little head yet this year. And that's not a gay. That's he's got blonde hair, blue eyes. I got blonde hair, blue eyes. It's just synonym or something. I don't know what the fuck it is. Cinnamon. That's what. Well, we got Njoku's been a beast this year, so I don't want to say that it hasn't happened as much as I would have liked. Is that I want that ball going right over the box's head, right in the middle there to our tight ends, because these dudes get yards after the catch. And Harrison Bryant has fucking great hands, man. And I haven't seen him yet, but I think he might have got one pass, but it was a tuck and curl and for a first down or something like that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Really, I think concerns me because I do think Njoku is another concerning factor. I'm not really all that concerned about Amari Cooper because AJ Terrell, who is a top 5 corner, who is capable of being a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. He hasn't been one this season, but he's capable of being one. He showed it last season. Second half against DK Metcalf, he found, that physical posure. He found, that thing that, motivated him last year. He found what he was last year. And I hope that he can carry that in against Amari Cooper. And I think he can. I think he'll hold his own pretty good against Amari Cooper. So what
do you mean? Like a balance? He found a balance of like aggressiveness and guardianship in a certain sense with a one-on-one situation. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. So, but Njoku does concern me because, we got some all right linebackers, but with the season he's been having, it's just we got to stop him and we got to stop. See, that's the thing. You guys are a team that you are capable of pulling off a 6 or 7 minute drive. And I think we are too, but it's really going to come down to in this game, who executes better.
Yeah. That's where.
Just like you guys have Njoku, we got Kyle Pitts. Now, there's a big difference between. Now, I think those two, they're really good, and I think Pitts is way more talented than Njoku because Njoku is really just your regular tight end. Pitts is basically he can be a unicorn. He can be used wherever you want to use him all over the field. But you guys use Njoku, and we don't use Kyle Pitts.
Hold on, Rise, can you repeat what you just said about unicorns, please?
So basically, when I mean that, I say he can be used wherever you want him to be used on the field. You know, he's got.
Hey, Rise, don't mind me. I just finished my beer and I'm just having a good time. But anyway, I think that might be the difference, and this is why I feel a little more comfortable. I think maybe even than you do about winning this game. It is that it really is the 1-2 punch, and maybe even 3 with the running back crew. They might stop Chubb, and that's where Kareem Hunt takes over game. Kareem Hunt that's the difference between Jacoby Brissett and some of our other players. I mean, Kareem Hunt can take over the game. He can win the game for us.
Yeah,
I mean, he has that kind of not just stamina, but that warrior mentality that I'll do whatever it fucking takes, you know.
Your backfield, you know, Hunt and Nick Chubb, you know, you have a true 1-2 punch in your backfield, and you got to be concerned about both guys. So
right,
that's why I think that's
the point. I feel comfortable knowing that I have that, and I always feel, that's kind of an edge on just about every other team. I think we're number 1 in running right now, correct?
I mean, I'd assume you guys are.
All of us, because Kareem shares, hand jobs with what's his name, Chick Nub. But because I think there's probably, I don't think is Chubb number 1. I don't even know.
Yeah,
who's got the most yards.
I think he is, but
is he number 1?
That's the other thing too. I feel like this is a game where Atlanta, if they win the coin toss, I feel like they do have to receive, and they do have to set this is one of those games where I do feel like you got to set the tempo early.
Right. I think that's true. I think you're right.
To establish,
I think you guys, if you guys get the coin toss, you guys should take it and try to, especially at home, try to jam that home that, hey, we're pretty good too, and the fans will fucking help you, I mean.
Well, yeah, but another thing, I think it's going to be a good game. And I ultimately believe, I think the Falcons win, but the Browns, I think it's a 50-50 game, and we're going to have a tough time stopping Chubb. And that's the one thing that does concern me.
What are you talking about?
So you talking about Lamar Jackson?
Did I not? I got StreamYard in there. You want to get on here and flap your big ass lips? You're welcome to do that. You haven't been on the Rudy G Funk channel in a long time.
We might be talking about Lamar Jackson.
We miss Jesus, don't we, Rise? We miss Jesus, man. I don't know what that means, though, 8. Can you extrapolate?
I think he's talking about Lamar Jackson.
Oh, what about?
I know Lamar, he had like 195, 4 touchdowns.
He's got more running yards. He's the number 1 running back in the league. Is that true?
No, I think it is Chubb, because I know Patterson's in the top 3. I think it's Saquon. I think it's Chubb, Saquon, and CP in that.
Hold on. Here you go, Rise.
Extrapolate. You pulling out big words on me, huh?
Oh, I thought that would lure you in.
You pulling out these big words on me.
I did that on purpose.
No, Lamar Jackson, I'm pretty sure, and is he not like? And he's a fucking quarterback, dude.
Right.
And he is fucking balling out.
He is,
my dude. And I hate the Ravens. Fuck them. But man, he's balling out.
But this is a contract year for him, so
yeah.
It's probably not going to stop. You know, I mean, like you guys all know, I'm sure he's betting on himself.
Yeah,
And,
dude. He can go
so-
anywhere he wants to go, dude.
He's
He
Right.
can go anywhere he wants to go.
He's going to be hard to stop. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep.
And I heard Quantrell Bishop. He had mentioned the Miami Dolphins would pay for him, like Deshaun Watson money. So now he's not, the corner of the NFL or anything like that. But I thought that was a valid point that Miami might fork out the dough
after that Tua situation.
Right. And he might surpass or even, get that kind of money if he whoops everybody's ass this year. So
Right.
who the fuck isn't as scary? I mean, I know Nick Chubb's scary, but Lamar Jackson's got to be one of the scariest dudes this year, man.
Yeah, dude.
Nobody wants to play that fool, man. Fuck that high school fucking offense that they fucking run. Nobody wants to do that.
You're exactly
Nobody wants
right,
to defend that.
No,
Shit.
he played like an MVP through the first 3 weeks.
Hey, excuse me. I don't mean to be rude. I need another beer. So give
Grab
me
one.
give
Go
me
get
a
you
few
another
minutes, guys.
Yeah, grab one, dude.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, it's not like you needed my permission.
Here we go. Give me just 3 minutes, boys. I gotta get 2.5 minutes of smoke while I get my beer.
Nope. I said you could get a beer. I didn't say you could smoke.
You think Rule's going to get fired by mid-season?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah, I've been seeing reports about he's lost the locker room already, and
Yep.
I mean your defense looked pretty good, but I mean your offense still. I mean Baker Mayfield.
That's the thing, dude. Our defense is fucking baller. Our defense is fucking large and in charge, but our offense is fucking trash. But I mean, if your defense can get the job done for you, I mean,
Yeah, I think we got, if I'm not mistaken, Rise and 8, I think we have Baltimore next after Atlanta. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. Let me
We
check
got
the
Baltimore like the last few weeks of the season. It might be Christmas Eve.
we have Arizona this week, and then the week after that, I'm going to the game.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to see San Fran.
Oh, we got Chargers. Oh, shit. We got Chargers,
You going to a
Patriots,
game?
and Ravens. We got the Ravens October 23rd.
Is that a prime
Yeah,
time game?
I'm going to see the Panthers versus the San Francisco 49ers.
So, what do you think of Baker so far? What's going on with
He
him?
fucking sucks, dude. He's fucking awful. He is fucking terrible, dude.
Is he?
Yes.
Man, I got to check out his all passes or something on YouTube because I have not paid as much attention as I should have, to be honest with you.
He's fucking awful, dude.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, he's terrible.
So do you believe he had his chance with the Browns and he's
And I wanted him. Rudy, I wanted him. I told you for a year that I wanted him. And now I got him, and he fucking sucks.
So what? I mean, your impression of him. Do you think Stefanski was right? I mean, if we think that what happened, Stefanski knew he wasn't that good and was like, okay, this isn't my quarterback. I'm going to let him fail. Do you believe that happened and it just isn't that good, or?
No, I think he just sucks.
Oh, okay.
I think he won the Heisman Trophy for no good goddamn reason, and he's garbage.
Well, he did beat Ohio State, man. I mean, I hate to, those words don't come out of my lungs that easily, but
Right.
he was a star, in college, and that,
Yeah, he was good in college, and now
I'm
he's
not denying the fact he sucks, but it might be both he sucks and maybe just the system that you overall got implemented.
Right.
It just isn't working.
Well, the thing is, but here's the thing. So you gonna say the Browns suck and we suck? Because he sucked for both.
Well, I did hear a lot of Baker Mayfield fans saying that the offense, that was their argument, wasn't sufficient for him. And if you do
listen to me. When you're throwing the ball 10 feet over somebody's head, that ain't got nothing to do with your offense. That's got to do with you sucking.
Right, but if you're
throwing the ball 10 foot over somebody's head, that's on you. That ain't on the fucking offensive system.
That's true. But I'm the last dude to go for his height. But something that happened at Oklahoma was for sure, and his offensive line was everything. He had so much time. He had so much space to throw. He had a lot of opportunities that a lot of quarterbacks didn't have. So that's my argument, is that, it's Monday quarterbacking, but his team was very good too.
He is like 5'9" or something, right? He is a little short fucker.
It's a rough 6'1" is what he is, but
yeah, right.
Right, it's the best six. He's the shortest 6'1" in the league. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Cody Kessler is taller than Baker Mayfield. So everybody was whooping his ass, but he had good numbers. So he didn't throw it 10 feet over people's heads. So,
dude, and I'm used to it. I'm used to it because I had to put up with years of Cam Newton. And Cam Newton threw it 20 feet over people's heads. So I'm used to it. But I still don't like it.
Right.
I don't fucking like it. But this motherfucker, he seriously is overthrowing people by 10 fucking feet.
Right, and then you got the injury too. Some quarterbacks are never the same after they get injured. Like, look at Tim Couch, man. Tim Couch played on the worst team in the league with the worst team in the league, man for man. And he did well until he got hurt. And then he couldn't even fucking throw the ball. And everybody, fucking whooped his ass after he got his ass whooped, basically in Cleveland. So shame on, what's that saying? Shame me once, fool me. You're not going to fool me again.
Dog bites me once, shame on dog. Dog bites me twice, shame on me.
Right. That was my George
George
W.
Bush.
Yeah, my W.
The point is, you can't fool me twice.
Oh, I miss old George.
I don't. Point is, you can't fool me twice.
Right, exactly. Oh, that's funny. So what about the rest of your team, Eight? I mean, any highlights? I mean, besides your running back,
dude, we got two.
You got two,
and that's it. We got Chuba Hubbard, and we got Christian McCaffrey, and they're both fucking beast. I mean, they are both badasses. It's like a dude said last night. I said, if it wasn't for Christian McCaffrey, Chuba Hubbard would be a number one. And dude, that is a fan, not of my team, but of another team. And he said, Chuba Hubbard would be a number one on any other yours because you have Christian McCaffrey. And it's true. Because Chuba is a fucking beast, dude.
How come you guys don't call him Chupacabra? I mean, where's the wordsmithing and the TTC? You know, what the hell's going on here?
There's
the first thing I thought of when I heard that. Call him Chupacabra, you know?
But Chuba Hubbard is a fucking beast, dude. So we've got them. Fucking Baker sucks cock. Fucking Sam Darnold is fucking a garbage pile. So we don't have a fucking quarterback to speak of. So I mean, we got 2 good running backs. We've got 2 good fucking receivers, and nobody to get the ball to them.
So when you were watching our game, did you agree that they weren't using them enough in that game? Because it seems like when they used them, they were progressive. And I know you love progressive, but it didn't seem like they utilized them very well that game. Am I wrong? I know I said it during the stream.
Well, I mean, they've not utilized them at all. I mean, yeah, sure. Christian McCaffrey's had back-to-back games with over 100 yards rushing, but of course he does. I mean, of course he's Christian McCaffrey.
Right,
I mean, come on. I mean, he should be having 200-yard games. I mean,
so how's he doing?
For real, dude.
How's he doing total yards? I mean, he's got to be doing like 150, 160, right? Or something like that, or
he's getting about 110.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, because he should be having.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Why not put that dude right over the box, get that dude the fucking ball? You tell me that dude can't beat a safety in a corner, you know? Well, I mean, I'm glad. Actually.
Dude, his fucking stutter step is the best in the fucking league, dude.
Dude,
he does that stutter step and he's gone. I mean,
just like Chubb.
He is gone.
Just like Chubb, dude. If I'm having a beer and I'm on YouTube, I'll pull up. I'll watch him at the combine. I love watching him run his routes, man. They ain't nobody run the routes and shit and stop and go like that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, he does that fucking stutter step and it's fucking on.
Well, you know what? Everybody whoops on the combine. You tell me not watching the combine with Christian McCaffrey, you tell me you don't want that fucking fool? Who the fuck wouldn't want that dude? That dude was like Tron. Remember that Tron game with the 2 bikes and you got to cut the other dude off and those? That's what the fuck this dude reminded me of.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're wasting his talent. Thanks for being here, Ray.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Well, I mean, if we could get a fucking quarterback.
I got you to roll your eyes, dude. Awesome.
If we could get a goddamn quarterback, I mean, come on.
The main thing with Christian is he still does struggle to stay healthy. That's been the thing. But
when
he's out,
that's for sure, dude. It's
when he's out on the field, he's great. He's got all the talent in the world.
He plays so hard, though. He throws his body
right
at
sacrifice
every defender in his way, and it gets him fucked up. No, I mean, it really does. It fucks his body up. And, you know, that's what makes him great. But at the same time, it's going to be his downfall.
Well, that's too bad because I want to see that kid play for like a long time, just like a lot of kids in the league.
That's kind of one thing really shocks me looking back on it, that Julio even made 10 years with the Falcons, because, I mean, he had that foot injury at Alabama, and then he had that injury like his 3rd year. And after that, it was just he had that constant hamstring injury. I'm shocked he made 10 years with us, looking back on it.
That was a pretty fucking productive 10 years, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, it was.
That's a lot of production. That is a lot. That's for sure. But hey,
I'm happy to and only be one game out of first place. Because every team in our division, like fucking Tampa Bay's in first place and they're 2-1. We're 1-2, so we're only one game out.
So who's got the best division in football now? Do you guys got a runner in the?
That's hard to fucking say.
I know it's only 3 games, but
probably the NFC East.
Yeah.
You know what? That might actually be true.
Yeah.
All teams in that division
extrapolate
through 3 weeks, or actually they look somewhat like they have potential to be quality teams that could be vying for a playoff spot.
Well, here's the thing, and this just is what it is. And if you don't agree with me, you don't agree with me. The Eagles are the best team in football.
I agree.
Whoa.
They are.
Wow. Really?
And Dallas ain't far behind them. So, so I'm saying the NFC East is probably the best division in football.
No, the Eagles.
Hell, the fucking Giants aren't bad either.
No.
No, the Giants aren't bad. They're not bad, dude.
That whole fucking division is good. Except for the Redskins. They suck, but
Dallas whooped their ass and they almost won that game, man. You know?
But I would say the NFC East is definitely the best division in football.
Wow.
No, the Eagles have looked great. Dallas has impressed with that backup quarterback. I don't think anyone expected
Cooper
the
Dick
Giants
dude, I watched him, man. That dude I like that dude a lot, man. And I'm not saying better than Dak Prescott, but that dude he'll take.
I think he is. I'll say it.
He'll put shit downtown all fucking day. I love
something like a quarterback competition.
Yeah, I think he's better than Dak. I'll say it.
I don't think he's better than Dak, but I know
I'm not a Dak Prescott
threatening
fan.
That job, I think, man.
I think
that's what you're supposed to do, right? That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to put your head between your legs and like
tuck your tail.
Jacoby Brisket's probably going to do this year. He's trying to win that fucking job. He's trying to win games, and I love it, man. That dude,
he's balling.
Yeah.
Dak has played 1 game. He lost. The other 2 games that Dak wasn't playing, they won. Just saying.
Well, I'm not big on that. Look at the Steelers. These guys are already calling for son of a bitch Trubisky to bench the dude. And I'm just
is this going to be Mike Tomlin's first year of not having a winning season?
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. After the week the Steelers play, they're maybe I shouldn't have went into Steelers.
Mike Tomlin has had 15 years of not having a losing season. He came out 8-8 a couple of times, but that's not possible now that we play 17 games.
Right, certainly.
But he has never 15 years.
Right, Mike Tomlin is a good coach.
Of not having
don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Is this going to be the first year that he has a losing season?
I think Pittsburgh finds a way to get 9 wins.
Cheers to that. Cheers to Pittsburgh having a fucking losing season, man.
I'm with RUA over here. I think he'll find a way to do it. I think he'll find a way to have a winning season.
I think so too. But as a Browns fan, and I know how the quarterback turnover goes. If they start thinking that Trubisky, especially as well as he played against us, he did some pretty good stuff. They're going to start asking for this young kid, and you want this young kid to have a year to sit and do his thing. I know Ben's an anomaly. cut in after 3-4 games. I can't remember when Matlock got hurt, and they put Ben in, but they were a better team. And if they keep if they keep thinking that they need to replace the quarterback when it's definitely not all his fault, they're going to turn to the Browns. And I'm okay with that. You guys go ahead and fucking, because you know what's funny is the media can help turn this type of thing. So if all these clowns get on there asking for another quarterback, eventually these guys will fold, And I mean media by us. I mean us twitting and all that shit and get rid of Trubisky. I mean that stuff hurts your fucking team. So go ahead and keep fucking doing that, man. Because I thought Trubisky is having a decent year. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't watched him, like I should. But
no, he fucking sucks. He's fucking garbage, dude.
Or keep Trubisky because he sucks and he'll ruin the rest of your year.
Trubisky's a fucking bridge, just like Mariota, which Mariota's played all right, but he's a bridge quarterback.
I mean, if you want somebody to throw the ball 10 feet over your head.
Well, look at Kermit and the gang. He was just a dude holding the fort until Kermit was ready to play. It was a wonderful way to do stuff, and they had a great year. What the fuck's his name? Who was the quarterback before Kermit? Come on, Rise, help me out here, dude. I'm old. Anyway, he had a great year. Not a great arm, but they.
No, Bob Simpson. I do see your comments. The only thing is, they're not worth my time. You are a fucking loser at life. And your fucking comments don't mean shit to me. I can see them, but they don't mean shit. Because you're a fucking loser-ass piece of garbage.
Who's Robert Simpson? Is he related to Homer? Or?
He's some faggot. Don't worry about it.
Well, you're still welcome here. Anyway, cheers.
If it was worth my fucking time, then I would go back on YouTube and I would get off of here and go back on YouTube and I would fucking block you because I have a wrench and you don't, fag. But you're not worth my time. You are a fucking loser. And everyone knows it. Everyone knows that you are a bitch, baby, and you ain't worth my fucking time. So you can sit there and type away, type. Because you can see the fucking link up there. If you got something to say to me, tap that link and come say something to me.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I'll
Oh, he ain't gonna tap no link.
Well,
he's a bitch.
Somebody else wants to get in. I'm sorry. I'm a little. Put it back in so I don't have to. Because as time goes on, that scroll disappears. I don't know if you know that. So
no, I just joined YouTube yesterday. I don't know. Don't cry. Don't cry. Rudy, don't cry.
You're right. How long have you been on YouTube now? This is 2022. 13 years?
Listen.
2009, was it?
This is my drummer came up to me and said, "Hey, have you heard about this new app on the internet?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "It's called YouTube. It's getting ready to drop in 3 days." The first day that it dropped, me and my drummer were online looking at YouTube videos, and there were only like 5 videos.
No shit.
On the whole website.
Holy shit.
I have literally been here since day one.
Dude, you're Al Gore, man. You're Al Gore.
Dude, there was.
Have you been using your current channel this whole time you've been on YouTube?
Oh no, I've lost like 2 channels.
What, were you mean to pedestrians or something? What happened?
Idiots like Bob Smith over here. Idiots like that like to flag me for no good goddamn reason.
He's a weirdo. Joe the Cheese King exposed him on. Who's Joe the Cheese King?
Joe Gillespie, the faggot? Yeah.
So we got the gay community involved here? What's happening?
Dude, listen, and I don't care.
No,
listen, I'm a progressive, I'm a Democrat, well, I'm actually a libertarian, but so I don't care. But Joe's son is gay, and Joe gets mad that I tell him, I don't care that your son's gay. And this motherfucker has got in contact with my job twice now. Twice this motherfucker has got in contact with my job trying to get me fired.
Oh, that's terrible. That's not good. We're all freedom speakers here. We should be able to, just like Robert should be able to be in the chat and say the stuff he does.
I'm not over here blocking him.
Right. Nobody's blocking. Nobody does that. The beer's good, though. I'm having a good time. Thanks for coming out. Rise. I'm sorry you had to go, buddy, but, cheers. Rise is a kid. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, I hate the Falcons.
So,
I hate the Falcons, but he is actually fucking intelligent.
Yeah, he's an intelligent kid. That's why he's always welcome here. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and he knows. Anyway, hey, God bless. Don't let the bed bugs bite, Rise.
Right. If they do, take your shoe, beat them till they're black and blue.
Right, and when you take your mattress out, you got to wrap it in plastic, or they're not going to take it. So just remember.
Right. You're going to have to get rid of that. No one cares, Bob Sampson.
Talks underage kids about his wang.
No one cares about your fucking comments, Bob Sampson. No one gives a shit.
Oh, I need to get another beer. Hey, you mind taking the helm for a sec? Are you got time?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Can I put you full?
Yeah, can I play a song?
I would love that. I would love that. Thank you. You're welcome to play a song. There you go. I'll be right back.
I'm in drop D right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Rock and roll. So is that Crosby, Stills or Crosby Smokes and Hash?
Bob Sampson is gay. Bob Sampson is gay. This is a song I wrote about Bob Sampson and how he is a homosexual. He's pretty gay. Bob Simpson is gay. He likes leaving comments like a queer bait. 'Cause Bob Simpson is gay. Bob Simpson is gay. His comments ain't straight. 'Cause Bob Simpson is gay. Bob Simpson is gay. I've been watching this movie about Jeffrey Dahmer on Netflix. Now, that dude was gay, but let me tell you something. Bob Simpson's even gayer than that. Bob Simpson is gayer than Jeffrey Dahmer. Probably kills his girlfriend's daughter. Bob Simpson is gay. Bob Simpson is gay. That's you, Bob Simpson. Nice to meet you.
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Hey,
What's up?
wait a minute. Have you seen the movie Whiplash yet, by chance?
About the drummer?
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, Rudy G Funk channel. If you guys haven't watched this movie, this is a hidden gem. It's a great watch, man. You guys ought to watch this.
Dude,
Great,
I
great,
love...
right until the end. The whole thing is great. There's so many life lessons. Well, there's probably one. But it's really, really important. Whiplash is a great flick. You ought to check it out. What the fuck did I watch? Oh, I watched it on free TV or something like that.
What? God damn it.
Freebie or what's that? It used to be something, but it changed to Freebie or something like that. But anyway, it's free. If you download the app, just like Tubi, you download the app, you watch it, you get commercials and that whole thing. But Whiplash is on there. And I should have that's what I should have headlined this fucking.
It's probably on Hulu.
No, it's not on Hulu. It's
Is it
on,
not?
it's on Freevee. I think it's called Freevee or something like that. Anyway, they're okay. It's not the greatest, but Whiplash is a great fucking flick. The wife enjoyed it. That's how, well, not that her criteria is, but anyway, we could watch it together, and we watched it again. And
What's his name?
oh, he played the dude from the farmers commercials.
Yes.
Oh, he's great in it. He's great, fantastic.
Yeah, I love that dude. He is a fucking badass.
Okay, if you like that dude, you're gonna love him in this, man. You're gonna love him.
What is his fucking name though?
Hold on, I'll Google it right now because I have the technology. I can rebuild him. Hey, what's that dude from Farmers commercials? J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. And you know what?
I was looking at movies the other night on Netflix, and it said J.K. Simmons was in it. And dude, he was in it for like 45 seconds. And I was like, for real? Because he had top billing. He had top billing. They were like, J.K. Simmons is in this. He had top billing and was in it for like 45 seconds. And I was like, for real?
I'm telling you, this, if you don't have Freevee on your smart TV or your phone or whatever you guys watch movies, it's worth getting to watch Whiplash. I'm not going to say it's not the greatest movie ever, but in a time of Hollywood where everything fucking sucks, Whiplash is like it's a fucking flower, man. It's a tulip.
Plus you know I'm a musician. I love music. So
get out of here.
Well, I know. It's hard to believe, right?
With a guitar in his hand.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, you were saying.
And I got my one that I got from Mosh.
What? Auburn Fade? Is that what that is?
Tobacco Sunburst.
Is that what it's called? Tobacco Sunburst? That's awesome. Double humbuckers?
Yep.
How's it sound, dude? Can you plug it in for us?
It's plugged in right now, and I can't get my fucking amp to work.
Oh, shit. Dude, blow it out with one of those keyboard blower things, man. Get all that dust and shit out of that. Or just replace all the wiring in it.
No, I'm going to have to take it to somebody because I don't know.
That sucks. That looks like, I like the double. You know, Yngwie he puts stacked humbuckers in his Strats.
Well, you know, I've got a great amp.
Is that a Fender? What is that?
Washburn.
Oh, it's a Washburn.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to hear that. I've never heard of Washburn. As far as I know.
It's my bass amp, but you can play guitar through a bass amp.
Right, because a bass, you can play guitar through a bass amp, but you can't play a bass through a guitar amp because it doesn't have the balls.
It'll blow it out.
Right.
It'll straight blow it out.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes me want to watch
it's
Charles Bardhood or something like that, you know.
Charles Beartooth.
Was that what it's called? Is it what I call him something because I was like Fart Bud, or I can't remember what I call him. I call him something, but I love that dude. He's pretty cool.
Well, it's spelled Berthard,
exactly.
But it's pronounced Beartooth.
Berthard the Third.
But it's pronounced Beartooth.
And I don't know if you saw, he just connected with that foreign dude. I don't know what nationality he is. I don't know if he's British or Scottish.
Yeah, that dude called him out.
Oh, that was cool. It was a good little series, and they do the, because the dude's like, hey, I'm gonna fuck you up, dude, if you don't fucking
right. And he was like,
in a nice way.
I love you, and I think you're one of the greatest musicians of all time, but I'm calling you out.
Right, and that's cool, and that's how that works in the YouTube universe. You call a dude out, you get people to show how fucking talented you are that might not see you because of algorithms, and you put out a wonderful piece, and they did, man. They put out a wonderful piece together because that dude's a fucking monster too.
He's good, dude.
YouTube is still the shit, man. I don't give a fuck.
I would have never known, and I'm guessing most people wouldn't know who Charles Beartooth was if it wasn't for Davey 504.
Oh, right.
Davey 504 called out Charles Beartooth, and that's where everybody found him.
Right.
Because of Davey 504.
Certainly. And Davey, you know how he got into the bit. He would go on emoji, whatever that shit is. And he'd do that bam, 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 or whatever.
Yeah.
He'd be sitting there in bed, and it would look like he was sitting there, Peter North, sundial. And he'd show up there and be like, "Oh my God!" And the covers would whoop off, and he'd go bam, 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 bam. He'd do the Seinfeld thing, Here he'd have his bass under covers,
Yeah.
See, that's what's great about, and this is okay. I'm not going to go politics. This is what I mean about freedom. Comedy really does rule in a certain sense, and I don't think people realize how important comedy is to everyday lives of everyday people. And if you make people laugh, man, it's just like you don't need to smoke dope. You don't need to drink a beer. If you laugh, there's a natural high, these endorphins that become you.
And dude, my favorite thing about Davey is he never even smiles. He just
exactly.
He keeps a straight face always.
Right. It's an act, and it's brilliant. It's a brilliant act because of that. He does the stuff he does, and he never smiles. It's not funny. He does the balance of not funny.
He plays bass like serious. Nobody's fucking business. Right. He fucking rocks the fucking bass.
He's a fool. He's a damn fool, man. Yep. No doubt about that. And he deserves everything he gets, man. Mm-hmm. How many fuck? I know I'm subscribed to.
And he's got 12 million subscribers.
Is it really? Holy shit! Good for him, man.
Yeah.
Good for him. And I like the whole. I don't know if you remember that series. It was probably a year or two ago. He did there's some foreign chick that keeps messing with him, saying that she's better than him, and here it's him with like a wig on and a skirt.
Yeah.
Did you remember that one?
Yeah.
I mean, that's brilliant because that was happening.
And he would cover his hand up.
Right.
He knew that people would know that it was his hand.
Right.
So he covered his hand up while he played.
Right, and it was a trend that was coming. He was there. He knew the trend was coming with everybody getting on YouTube. And a lot of people don't show their faces, or they hide it, or
and he was doing this shit.
Right, and the Oriental wave, they're so talented too. He saw this coming, and you're like,
his girlfriend's from Thailand.
Oh, is she really? I have seen her in the videos,
she's from Thailand.
Oh wow, that's cool.
It was funny. A couple years ago, he went to Thailand to visit her, and COVID started while he was in Thailand, and he got stuck there because Italy wouldn't let people back into the country. So he got stuck in Thailand with his girlfriend and couldn't get back into Italy.
That sucks. I mean, could you imagine that, getting stuck in a foreign fucking country?
At least he can do his job anywhere in the world.
Certainly.
Right. So
I'm just talking about fucking survival, right? I mean, you get survival instincts when you start when things start to damper and you're out of your environment. That's when you start thinking survival. It's interesting, actually. I would love to hear that. Actually, is there one of his videos where he explain? He probably doesn't explain much. He's too much of a
he doesn't.
Producer, right? He's not going to go there.
He just mentioned it.
Right. He washes over it, and that's professional. And Davey
504, yeah.
Which one? I'm mixing it with the jeans. 505 jeans. What were the 505 jeans? Were those button fly? What? Remember the jeans epidemic? Remember that 501, 505.
It's a red tag. That's his Levi's red tag.
That's right.
501.
Oh, Jerry Seinfeld wouldn't wear pants with a zipper because of his junk. You know, he wanted to have a button fly so he wouldn't, jeopardize his little Jew wiener,
You racist.
Yeah, I can't help but think it's true. I watched all the Seinfeld, so I know he had a lot of women, but and they were all hot. But I just watched the one with the chick that runs around his apartment naked and opens pickle jars and stuff. And he's just like, oh my God.
That one with Terry Gar, not Terry Gar, Terry. What was her last name? The one where he was like, are her tits real? And then
Superman chick,
yes,
Lois.
Yes, and then at the end she's like, oh, by the way, they're real.
All right,
and they're magnificent.
He is cute. Oh, she's from. She's what the fuck is she from? She is totally hot. She was Toilet Paper Girl. She wouldn't spare a square, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He wouldn't spare a square. Damn. Bitches are fucking evil, man.
Terry Gar is the one from
Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein.
Yep. Oh my God. What a sweetheart.
And she was hot as hell too.
My God.
But what is the one I'm thinking of? Like you said, she was in Smallville.
And
she played Lois Lane. She played Lois Lane in Smallville.
What Housewives? She was in a Housewives or something.
Terry.
Desperate Housewives. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
One of those housewives. I know because Laura
First
Bush.
First time I ever saw her was in Tales from the Crypt. She was in a Tales from the Crypt episode. And that was the first time
before the movie?
Yeah, one of the episodes on HBO.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I love Tales from the Crypt, man. Those were cool. It kind of it's kind of been there, done that. Everybody's kind of cromped onto that whole genre, and they kind of muddied it up. But
I love it though.
Yeah, Tales from the Crypt. I can't watch them anymore though. I mean, that's what happened. I think to the market is like it got flooded with
oversaturated
compilations of stories. Yeah, you're right. Oversaturation. Well, I'm not surprised, 8, by your vocabulary. Does your wife know you're smoking in the house?
She does.
Oh, does she? She smokes too?
Yeah.
What does she smoke? What do you guys smoke?
We gotta smoke cheap now.
Define cheap.
I gotta smoke these.
What are those? Is that a store bought? You buy a pack? So you guys are still buying packs of cigarettes?
Yeah.
So why don't you roll?
Because we're too busy for that shit.
What? You don't? Come on, 8? What the fuck, dude?
I know you roll your own. You sit there and you and Scott Zilla compare rolling devices and shit. I know.
Well, I don't want to say it's fun, but it can be done like by watching, being efficient. Roll your own cigarettes and
these cost $3 a pack.
Oh, see, I pay under $1 a pack, so it's still worth it. It's still worth it, man. It's cigar tobacco. It doesn't get taxed like those fools do. Now, however, you do have to find the proper tobacco to suit yourself, and that could be troubling for a human being. So I can understand where this process isn't, taken on by a lot of people because I got to admit it's a short attention span community now, and nobody wants to take any real time, but it will take some time to find the tobacco that you like. So Anyway, I wish it upon you because I want things better for you, and I want you to keep smoking because I am, and we'll die together in
Exactly.
a brotherhood.
I'm gonna go grab a beer. You mind?
Just be careful, okay?
I don't think I'll fall down.
Oh, my beer. Don't fall over your beer cans, okay? He looks to the left like, oh, wait a minute. I might actually fall over these.
Look, I don't even have any.
Oh,
Look.
well, that's weird.
Hold up.
Did you get a haircut?
Look, I got 4. I only got 4 cans down here.
Is that a little fridge or a little stock there? What is that?
Oh no, that's where I keep my garbage pail kids
Oh, yeah.
and my baseball cards.
Right. Oh, the haircut. You cut your hair.
I did not cut my hair.
Well, what is that?
What is what? I did not cut my hair.
Is that a squirrel? What is that?
Yeah.
Tastes like chicken.
Right.
All right, I'll entertain all 0 of you for the rest of this evening. I don't mind zeroing out as long as I'm having a good fucking time, you know. And I want freedom. So if nobody is watching right now, yeah, go be free, man. Go be free. Cheers to freedom. Because we might have to fight for it soon here. Oh.
Did you see this, Rudy? Did you see this cute little amp that came with that guitar that I got from Mosh?
Wait a minute, hold on. I thought the amp had troubles because of like.
No, look at this. This is the amp that came with the guitar.
Oh, it's an Epiphone.
Look at that cute little thing.
I swear, I thought I was going to see Gorilla. Remember those Gorilla amps that were that small?
Look at that cute. Look how cute it is.
Look at him. You just take care of him. Take care of him, 8. You know. Be gentle. It is beautiful.
It's cute.
I like you, Epiphone amp. What are you doing? Oh, is it getting cold in the Carolinas? What is that? Grandma Shaw?
I don't know if you've ever noticed, but I wear a hoodie all year round. Like even when it's 100 degrees outside, I still wear a hoodie, and I always put my blanket over my lap.
Wow. Well, you are very, very, very
chilly by nature.
Very white.
That's true.
Your love. How come you don't do any Barry White, dude? You know,
right?
I'd like to hear that. Can you go that low?
Oh yeah. Can't get enough of your love, baby.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
And all the creatures will come out of the tree work, and the squirrels are, you could touch them.
Like it's fucking the Song of the South or something.
Little soul, bro. God bless the Celtics too. Cheers. We aren't that far away, are we?
Nah.
Anyway, 8, thanks for coming on my channel, man. I'm having a good. Oh my God, Brandon Rogers. Oh my God. Okay, so Brandon, I think, is commenting on the title of this stream here. Is that correct, Brandon? I noticed you didn't hit the link or anything like that. Or should I put it in again? Hold on. I'm Steve Austin. Brandon, if you want to flap your big ass lips, dude, get in here.
Yeah, Brandon, if you want to come in
Brandon.
here.
Brandon's a good kid, man.
Brandon, if you want to come in here and explain.
Well, he said yes.
And you want to explain why you just spelled there wrong? Because you meant THEY''RE as in they are.
Right.
You didn't mean there because you can't spell.
There
So
means right. If there's not a ownership there.
Yeah.
There's ownership there, right? English.
Yeah, Brandon don't know English. Apparently.
All right, there you go, Brandon. You're welcome to join us.
Yeah.
If you're going to critique,
join us, Ginger.
If you're going to spew your right white supreme pizza rhetoric, get on in here.
Yeah, come on in here, Mr. I can't spell.
There is possessive in the phrase that I used.
Oh.
I used a possessive phrase. Wrong. Wow.
Okay. Hey.
Well, so I see where 8 would think there are two. It's there are though. I'm Brandon. I kind of think you're wrong. There are two different government structures, and that's how.
Right.
As a as a dumbass, that's how I have to work through the English language because I'm still having a little trouble. Obviously, that's how I lured. Does anybody know what that's from? Lured 8 into my channel with my.
No, actually, all I know is that Brandon. It was a
50-cent word.
English.
That's what I did. It was a 50. That's how I lured him. Yeah, but just because you combined it doesn't mean that it was proper. I think that's. I did a compare and contrast essay on John. I know this is, a message on a board, but if we're going to break it down. There are two different governmental structures. There are, yeah.
It still wouldn't work as ownership.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brandon. You're welcome here.
Come on in here.
Thrashed.
Come on in here, Brandon.
With a whooping stick. If you come in here and tell me that that's proper.
You ginger fuck.
Oh. Do you have red hair, Brandon?
Yeah, he's a ginger.
You haven't dyed it yet? You haven't crossed over?
Yeah, he's a ginger motherfucker.
We love gingers.
You kind of ginger, Rudy.
Well, I am a ginger, and so is my son, and so is my daughter, so is my wife. We're all gingers.
Oh.
Don't be deceived by my blonde hair. I was born with red hair. My son was born with red hair. My daughter was born with red hair and still has strawberry blonde hair, which is what my wife has. So
nice.
So we don't wear any clothes in the winter. That's basically...
So you're like me. You wear a hoodie all year round.
Yeah, 100 degrees don't bother me. Right, 100 degrees don't bother me. 0 degrees don't bother me. I just live somehow. I exist, No, I was comparing and contrasting their governmental structure. Okay, whoa, Brandon, whoa. I mean, whoa the fuck on. Wow. That is the most intelligent thing I've heard all night. No, I was comparing and contrasting their governmental structures. Context clues, people.
Duh.
Wow. Brandon, have you started going to college yet? Or you're still Don't go to college, Brandon.
No,
please don't go to college. be like a Tesla guy or invite, dude, I saw a fucking great invention, a 5-high pizza. I shot it on fucking Shark Tank. 5-high pizza, what is it? Next day pizza warmer in the fucking microwave. One of the best inventions I've ever fucking seen.
Right.
You got a buddy, you're sitting here fucking watching like Days in Boxing or something like that. You're watching boxing. Take the fucking pizza out of the fridge, throw it in this fucking thing, and it heats up perfect. It starts to crisp up the crust. Did I say crust? All right, that's it. I can't
Drink
breathe.
up, Buttercup.
I can't breathe. Anyway, cheers, 8. We love you. You know you're always welcome here. And I'm having a good time, even though I might be.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate you.
Well, you know you're always welcome. You know you're always welcome, no matter what. Even if there's pedos in the chat or whatever we get, there's a storm. There's a storm for everybody. We have to survive, right?
Dude, I got a storm headed my way.
I know. And you still have power.
It's been raining today.
Rain is good.
Yeah, because now I can burn my boxes. It's not rained in like a month, so I've not been able to burn my boxes.
What? Burn what boxes? What are you talking about?
Like my beer boxes and pizza boxes.
Oh, yeah. Because those. Because you want to.
I burn them. I burn them in my backyard.
You are an environmentalist, correct?
In my burn pit.
I do too. I like to put that stuff down and get rid of it, so we ain't got to worry about it.
But I don't do it if it's not been raining, because I ain't trying to set the woods on fire.
And you got some land now, and that's, you know what, 8, to be honest with you, I would love to see another troll of your yard. What did those get taken down or something? How come I didn't see the troll of your yard there? Yeah,
we own it's right under 2 acres. It's like 1.98.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
And I got my creek down there that I can pan for gold.
So if I came down, we could camp out on your land and live off the land?
Yeah, dude. I got 2 acres.
All right. That's good to know. And I appreciate the non-invite that I I was intrusive to your land. And
No,
I'm just kidding.
For real.
I was just kidding. I think that would actually be kind of fucking cool, to be honest with you.
Come on down, dude. We'll live stream together and we'll go camp in the backyard.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. If I brought my father with me, that would be okay, correct?
Stumbler? What are you calling?
Well, I do call him Dad now, but he does he's and I think he said this on my channel. He has embraced the Stumbler thing, even though it seems a little disrespectful. He's embraced that, that's okay, after.
Right. Oh, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
Right, I know. No, he it was a 360 with Stumbler. He embraced it at first, and then he had this period. I think it was like hey, I don't want to be fucking, quit calling me Stumbler. There was that in the middle of this. It right. Did happen, and I was like, all right, Dad, I love you. I would never, I don't want to do anything that might be harmful, right? Or you're my father, And then actually, as we started streaming, he kind of started like being the Stumbler again, So
right.
And I'll honor his wishes, no matter what it is.
Right.
He taught me, everything I have is because of him and my mother in a certain sense. So I would never, ever deny his wishes,
Right.
Because they're subtle, he's never, my family has never asked me for anything egregious or anything,
Right.
So
I definitely was not trying to be disrespectful.
oh, right. Well, I mean, the Stumbler lives. He lives. He thrives. I think, in a certain sense, off the Stumbler name. But yeah, and I appreciate that too. You asking about it because I get to re-explain it to everyone. So that's kind of cool. I do have to piss. So can I put you full screen and you can flap your big ass lips?
Yeah.
Oh, what's funny? Because I'm an idiot. There's a remove there, and I almost hit it. I almost removed you because I'm an idiot.
You almost kicked me?
I almost kicked you.
Damn, he almost kicked me.
Why would I do that? Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go piss. There we go. Thank you, Lee.
Disarm you with a smile, cut you like you want me to, cut their little child. Inside of me, there's such a part of you. Oh yes, yeah, they burn. Oh yes, yeah, they burn. They burn. I used to be a little boy. What I choose is my choice. I send this smile over to you. Killer in me is a killer in you. Disarm you with a smile and leave you like they left me here to wither in denial. The bitterness of one who's left alone. Oh yes, yeah, they burn. Oh yes, yeah, they burn. They burn. I used to be a little boy, so old in my shoe. What I choose is my choice. What's a boy supposed to do? Killer in me is a killer in you. Love, to send this smile over to you. Killer in me is a killer. they're such a part of you. Oh yes, yeah, they burn. Oh yes, yeah, they burn. They burn. I used to be a little boy, and what I choose is my choice. I send this smile over to you. The killer in me is the killer in you. I send this smile over to you. The killer in me is the killer in you. My love. Disarm you with a smile. I'll cut you like you want me to. Cut that little child inside of me. There's such a part of you.
Thanks, Abe. Appreciate that, brother. Brandon, I was just going over the chat here. I did compare a contrast an essay, John Locke and Thomas Hobbes. They're two different governmental structures. So am I wrong? I don't know if you're still here, Brandon. Am I wrong about my assessment between the cartels, the mob, the government, or even the gangster type thing in the ghetto? You know, I don't think they're too far apart from each other. Just like we're not. You know, the good guys. We're not too far from each other, I don't think. And I think Eight Candletoes is one of those good guys where we're not too far from each other. Eight, Saul Goodman. How you doing, bro, Chacho? I love Saul Goodman. Saul good, man. Right? Anyway.
I like all Jews. Well, I mean, you can't tell me his name's Saul and he's not Jewish.
Saul good, man.
You're one of my favorite authors. You know.
Well, because you were playing music.
It's Saul Bellows.
Let's talk. Let's talk about the clean guitar giants, shall we? Eight. While you're here, because I've been wanting to talk to you about this for a long time, and I'm not like a stalker or anything, but I especially wanted to get you into this. Let's talk about not Depeche Mode, but In Excess, Red Hot Chili Peppers, all these great bands that came out there. Because I passed on them. Through my generation, I mean, growing up, I was a metalhead. If it wasn't distorted, it was gay, basically. Right. I mean, that's how it was when I was growing up. If you played a fucking clean guitar, you're fucking gay. And you want some chick dancing in front of you or something like that, you know. Or man. Because I know they're all over the place. Anyway,
right.
Some of the giants, I think In Excess, I think this dude. I wish this dude, and I don't know if he does or not because I haven't done much research. I haven't done much research on the dude, but that dude is like brilliant. I mean, I really fucking like this dude. The punchy, non-distorted guitar, and how heavy it is. You know, I didn't realize it till I was like an adult, or even like an adult. You know, I jumped adults, and I'm like an old dude now. You know, so him and Red Hot Chili Peppers, how they use that clean guitar, and it was so punchy and so pungent, you know, I really dismissed a lot of that, and I think we should give a little appreciation to a lot of great songs that came out. Even later, what the fuck? What's that band that everybody knows?
Can I play this?
Not Leonard Skinner. Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin. I couldn't think of Led Zeppelin's name.
Can I play this?
What is it?
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. We could live for 1,000 years. If I ever hurt you, I make wine from your tears. I told you that we could fly. We all have wings, but some of us, we don't know why. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, they could never tear us apart.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Oh, you're all good.
I hit the wrong button.
Don't ask me. I was standing.
Oh,
you were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. You were standing, I was there. Two worlds collided, and they could never, ever, ever tear us apart.
Nobody on the panel is talking about Big Sandy. Right. There's no retard league over here.
No retard league. No cards allowed.
As the TTC likes to joke, you got to know your offensive line to come over here. You fuck up once, then.
That was awesome.
It's funny that A-Bomb would be saying that when he is the reason why people say, what is your offensive line? Because he got asked that and sat there and went, a derpty, derpty, dirt, 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 and didn't know shit. So it's hilarious that he would be the one to bring that up when he's the reason why.
Well,
that people ask that.
And to be honest with you, as a I think I would call myself a true Browns fan. I know Batonio's on the line. I know Chris Hubbard's on the line. I don't. Harris is the left tackle. I don't totally know my line, so I'm not really big on that, to be honest with you. They should, in a military kind of recognition, the line should be recognized. There's no doubt about that. But I do not know my line, ultimately. And if you would ask who's on my line, I know Treader is there, and I think that might be it that I know. But I'm not gonna rule everything I might know about the Browns because of the line. So I think the same people that might say this don't really even appreciate the line.
I know this much. I know that next Sunday I'm going to be at the 49ers and Panthers game, and I know that Charlton Arthur Wimberly will not be there. He will not be there.
Who is that?
A-Bomb. He will not be there, but I will be. I will be at more 49ers games this season than he will be.
Well, that's.
I know that.
That's a bold statement.
No, it's facts. And Saul Goodman down here, I'm pretty sure is gay. I'm pretty sure he has sex with men.
Saul Goodman is probably a pretty good dude. He said
I think he has sex with his dog. He's you got my dog fucking boo goo boo goo boo goo 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 fuck you, Saul Goodman.
Saul Goodman is he's good. He said
cool.
Jeeves, and that's the Jeeves part is part and parcel to I think I know him. So
well, good. I hope
probably a pretty good dude.
Good. I bet he can suck a mean dick.
Oh, there's a hashtag there. I think I know who this is. You put a hashtag in there. Anyway, cheers, Saul Goodman. You know we love you.
I don't. I think you're a faggot.
Good beer, correct, Saul?
I think you have sex with your dog. He says he loves you. I don't love you.
Well, is it male or female?
Does it matter? He's fucking a dog.
It sure does in this environment. Are you kidding me?
So if he's fucking a male dog, then that makes him gay. But if he's fucking a female dog, that's cool. You tell me. I don't know.
That's a good question. That's a good question. Well, it matters it matters the surrounding, what's happening in the environment, you know? Okay, that's ridiculous. I can't go there because somebody's gonna fucking clip this and
he's having sex with his fucking dog. Look,
anyway,
I'm laughing.
Cool.
He's big. Ain't
Don't have
nobody
sex
big
with your
mad.
dogs. You know,
Ain't nobody big mad except your dog.
I'm anti having sex with your dogs.
Right. So stop fucking your dog, Sal.
Because
Stop
I like
fucking
my,
your dog. Ain't nobody big
I love
mad
my
except
dog.
your
Look at
dog,
it. Can you see him? Look at him.
Sal.
He's look at him patrolling the area here. Yeah, that's my guard
Yeah,
dog there.
he's trying to hide
Wait.
from Sal because he's
So-
afraid he's gonna get fucked by Sal.
Vinny, I heard some scratching on the back fence there, dude. Do you hear something? There's like a rabbit back there or something. Come on. Get in the mode, dude. Oh, shit. Damn Italians. Can't trust them.
He doesn't know how to spell my name. I'll give him that.
Uh-oh. Who is that? Is that Steel 50?
Hey, thank you. He does at least know how to spell my name.
I actually just got done doing December. What does that mean? What is that? Is that a clue?
That's my daughter, fool.
Oh, Jesus. God damn it. Come on, man.
I've never said her name on here, but
Darn it. Why? Why would you go there, dude? Jesus Christ, man. You know what? I need a minute to smoke a cigarette, so excuse me.
all right. I'll play another song.
It was a joke. Anyway, it's a jerk move, I think. I don't know.
I think so too.
I could be wrong, but freedom.
I think it's an a-hole move.
Or am I just saying this because you're on here? What do you think, Abe? Do I hold my morals because you're just on here and I'm afraid that you might, what is that? What do you think? Al?
I don't know. Smoke a cigarette and
I was
we'll
shut
think
the door.
about it. You smoke a cigarette and we'll think about it.
I'm sorry my dad does that to me all the time. He asks a question and you don't want to hear it, so he shuts the door.
No, you're good, man. Come as you are, as you were, as you want me to be, as a friend, as a trend, as an old enemy. Take your time, hurry up. Choice is yours, don't be late. As a friend, as a trend, as an old memory. Memory. And that's when 8,000 pounds of change got dropped in the floor.
Jenny, what are you doing? Get out of here, pal. Go lay down, you turkey. Come on. Good boy. Good boy, clickety clack. Go to fucking bed. Good boy. Good boy. Anyway, Aid, how you doing there, pal?
Rocking and rolling. How you doing?
Take care of Rudy and Bob. You're Bob.
I'm Bob. Yeah. I'm the only person that calls myself Bob. Everybody else calls me Bobby. I'm the only one. Like I'll be at work and I'm like, "Come on, Bob. Come on."
So wait a minute. When you're fishing, there's never any Bob jokes, or
I don't get to fish much because of my mental illness.
why? Wouldn't that be a relatively comfortable place for you to, what do you call it?
It's I
Settle? To settle? You know what I mean?
I can't be away from my house because
Really?
I'm agoraphobic, so I need to be at my house.
So you hate Al Gore. So
No,
this could be fixed, though.
I don't hate Al Gore.
I hate Al Gore, and
I would appreciate
no
if you.
problems.
I would appreciate if you don't further this because
you see what I did?
making fun of my agoraphobia is not funny to me. So,
Well, I only do that in the realm of making fun of, whatever.
oh, I know you're just trying to play, and it's all good.
Right.
But I don't like people making fun of my agoraphobia.
So you have trouble releasing yourself from your homestead. Is that correct?
I've worked at my job for like 20 fucking years. So I'm okay there and I'm okay here. And that's anything outside of that. Like I can't go in stores. I can't go to Walmart. I can't do any of that.
See, I have trouble with that because you're so outgoing. I wonder why. How could that?
It's because I'm here.
Okay.
So I seem like I'm
Okay.
outgoing.
Sure.
But it's because I'm at my house.
So are you administering any drugs for this, or is there any help available to you?
They won't give me drugs. I need
Okay.
Xanax. I need Xanax, but they won't give it to me. Like when I go to this football game, when I go to this 49ers game, I'm going to have to get Xanax from the black market.
See, why do you have to get racial? Why do you have to do that, dude? On my fucking channel.
Okay, the white market. I don't.
There you go. Yeah, the white market. Shouldn't we tip this?
I'm gonna have to get Xanax from.
Are we doing this right now? No,
from outside sources.
No, hey,
let's just say outside sources.
It's the white market. It ain't the black market. It's the white market. Let's do that, dude, together. Come on. Freedom chant. We'll go like protest. I don't know. Where's the black market? Where do we have to go for the black market to protest?
No.
I heard that. 8. You go, I'm not really sure where we go for a fucking black.
There's
Where is that market that's darkened? Oh, Jesus Christ. Am I having a good time? Thanks, 8, for coming on. I really am having a good time. I really appreciate you being here, brother. Because you know what, dude? You like complete me, man, or something. I don't know. It's not a gay thing. We're not gay, obviously.
Well, maybe you're not.
Wait a minute, you're one of those trans turtles? You're not gonna hack off your junk, are you? So you can play guitar better because your junk gets in the way or something, I'm a unicorn.
I'm gonna have to go on. I'm gonna have to go on the black market.
God bless us all. If he exists, cheers. Thank you.
Cheers, God.
Thank you for putting a bunch of humans or whatever, that we are going to have fun with.
Thanks for
something like that, Let's go.
Thanks for making monkeys smart. Thanks.
That's a good one, dude. Oh, I love monkeys. They're so fucking cool. They are smart, They're evolving. They're hunting with spears. Remember Joe Rogan? They're hunting with spears and they're doing all kinds of fucking evolution shit, right in front of our face.
You ever see like whichever one can make the most noise is like in charge? So this one ape was the bottom of the barrel, like, and yes, pun intended. He was like the dumbest one, and no one respected him in the ape community. And he found a barrel and just started beating the shit out of it.
No,
and was throwing it around.
8. I talked about this on my channel. I'm not trying to precede you in any way or shape or form. It was a metal box.
Yeah.
Because there was this camp that was there with him, and this older gorilla got a hold of this metal box and he was beating around and it scared the fuck out of all the fucking chimps or something.
And he became the biggest badass.
Right. For a short period of time. Yes. He ruled the roost. Right.
Yep.
I talked about it on my channel. I thought you were here. I could be wrong. I know I made this.
I learned about it in what was it?
National Geographic, actually. I think it was something like that.
I learned about it in school.
Really?
Yeah. My
They
teacher
taught
told
you
us.
that?
Yeah, my teacher told us about it. What class would that have been?
Class A, Class B, Class C.
Class C. It was Class C.
We're the best average class in the nation.
Yeah, we're Class C.
No, but I think
anatomy and physiology.
Right, there was a huge message there, and I think
your class.
Go ahead, 8 with
it
your
was
message,
anatomy.
because I understand it. Go ahead, buddy. I'm gonna go. Okay, fuck yeah, go full screen, bitch.
No, it was anatomy and physiology.
So what was it? Tell us the outcome. What was the outcome of that?
Well,
Quit licking your lips. You're looking like my dog.
It was what was her name? The one that did the ape research.
Research bitches. We love them. It doesn't matter. Yeah,
What
her name's
was
cool.
her name?
Amelia Earhart. Amelia Beanfart. Amelia Rainforest.
Shark.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're all global, clowns.
But
What?
but
Come
yeah,
on.
it was her. The one that did the fucking ape research and
Right.
studied the apes and stuff.
She touched apes.
And it wasn't Amelia Earhart. She was a fucking pilot.
Is that like ape of failure? She was ape toucher chick.
No.
Do apes have big wieners? Is that
I
where's
bet they
their?
do. I bet they do. I
Do
bet they
they?
got big old
Are they
wings.
like gons? Are they gargantuans? Are all of them like hung like
They're all hung like apes.
our community? I don't know what to say. Because there's some black dudes and they got some fucking long ass fucking schlong. And it's
Black
scary.
dudes don't have
I
no
don't
big
think
old
the
dicks.
the gorilla community does not have the package that the human race does, and that's kind of weird, isn't it? Is that like a bong, like a racquetball against the wall against evolution?
I don't know.
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do either. But
Right? Does the silverback gorilla have a package that the human race might have? I mean, do they really have that? Do they have rocket technology in their fucking guns? They do not. They do not. We've evolved into like a bunch of fucking walking penises,
A
Oh
million
God, I wish I was
Earhart.
there. I missed it. I missed the rocket penis evolution. I don't know how that happened.
This fool said Amelia
What?
Earhart.
You think I would? I'm a mutt, dude. You think I'd get some kind of dick technology there, or evolution there? Shame on me. How did I miss that? Oh God, I
don't know. I
hate
don't know.
being a jerk. A jerk sucks. Anyway, go with the apes. Go on. Finish, please.
I think I was done.
Oh, were you?
I think so.
Dude, you got a part on your wrong side there. Is this a YouTube flip
No,
thing?
it's because I'm not looking straight on. It's in the middle.
Are you coming straight on for me? Like heart? Or what are you doing?
I don't know.
That's a great fucking. That's what pisses me off about the whole feminazi bullshit that's going on now. What the? Did I say harm? Feminazi harm? Anyway, you know how fucking powerful Heart was during their day.
The
To this
band?
day, I would go ahead and say. Do you like hay? Do
You mean
live by the
Nancy
bay?
Wilson?
Yeah, the Wilson bitches, man. They were fucking awesome.
Oh, Nancy Wilson was when Rolling Stone did their top 50 guitarists of all time, Nancy Wilson was the only girl in the top 50.
Oh, okay. So we weren't inclusive enough.
I don't think so. Because I think there should have been more girls than one, but Nancy Wilson was the only one, and she was like number 28.
Okay. So let's talk about this more than one thing. So I think that's important. I think so. Go ahead,
I don't know, but there's got to be somebody.
Okay, assumptions are that's garbage. Assumptions are garbage. What
Okay.
I want you to
Give you an example.
hold on. Okay, give me an example.
It was.
It's okay. It's okay. You're amongst friends. Take it easy.
It was an incomplete list. And let me tell you, there was a guitarist who sent a letter to Rolling Stone and said, "How did I not make the top 50 when I'm one of the greatest guitarists of all time? How did I not make the top 50? You want to guess who it was?
Joan Jett?
No, it was a dude.
John Peterson?
Who's that?
I don't know. It was just a man's name.
It's just a name you made up?
I did. I made it up. Sorry. Pete Jonathan?
Yes, it was Pete Shaughnessy.
Ferg Jonathan? John Ferguson?
Well, Pete Shaughnessy and Ferg Jonathan.
Dick Smith?
Yes, Dick Smith also sent a letter.
So, come on, reveal, dude. Wow, dude, you're more Celtic than I am, aren't you?
I'm Celtic as a motherfucker, dude.
You're whiter than I am.
I'm white as a motherfucker.
Oh, my God. Dude, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send you some boots. Some boots, dude. Because you don't need anything else. You don't need anything else. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
I just need boots.
You just need boots.
Yep.
You don't hurt your feet.
Yep.
I'm going to build these for them. They're going to be leather. They're going to be leather. I'm going to send them to you.
Make sure they're skid proof so I can wear them to work.
Well, I don't know about that. I just want winter wear in Carolina by 8 Camel Toes. You should be sent this. You should have this. That's all you need is boots. Those boots were made for walking. And I love you because of how terribly white you are. Is that? But you're pink too. You're pink like a little piggy.
That's what I always say. I say I'm so white, I'm pink. I mean, look at me. I'm fucking.
Okay. Hey, chat. Don't grab onto that. We love you.
I'm so white. I'm pink.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you smoking now? I mean, not smoking, but smoking Mary Jane, the herb, the devil's cabbage.
No, I don't have any of that.
Are you out?
Yeah, I don't.
Wait, you guys don't have?
I don't actually smoke much weed.
Really?
Yeah.
I
mean, you look at me and you think that I probably smoke it all the time, but
I would never say that of you. I was just curious.
No, I don't.
It's legal in Carolina, or
no?
Oh, it's not. Wow.
But yeah, maybe like once a month, once every 2 months.
What?
I'll smoke, but yeah, I don't do it like every day or anything.
Well, you're not a fucking stoner, dude.
I know. I just look like one.
Anyway, cheers, brother. My beer is sure good. I know that for sure. Are you okay?
Yeah. Can I play this song for you?
Yes. Yes, you can.
This is this is the song that he was pissed off about, and he was like, "How did you not put me in the top 50 guitarists?"
Let her rock, brother. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nate. We're kind of zeroing out here, but you're welcome. I want to play that. I'm going to hear it and I'm going to listen. So it's okay. It happens a lot to me. So it's not a.
Oh, don't worry.
Let it be. Let freedom ring. Freedom must ring. It has to. Because it's better for us all, you know? Freedom must tell us, because it has been written, freedom will make everything better. There's no doubt fucking about that, man. Go ahead. You're welcome to do so. Thank you, 8. I think it might go slow too.
He was like, "I'm one of the greatest guitarists of all time. Why did you not put me in the top 50?" And he got pissed off. They published his. He sent them a fucking letter after they did their top 50 guitars. He sent them a letter and they published it. Like, and said, "Hey, this is from Blue Oyster Cult. This is from him." And it was him bitching, saying, "How in the fuck did you not put me in the top 50?"
Do you what is that letter? Do you have it or anything or?
Oh, it was no, it was in Rolling Stone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, Rolling Stone fucking posted it.
So why don't we bog out and let's see what Mosh is doing. You want to see what Mosh is doing? He's got a Cowboys Mosh last night was a classic. Thanks everyone. Travel Fund 69. Who's that? Oh, that is it. Lepard.
Yeah,
Jeff
that's
Leppard?
Jeff.
You want to go there, or what do you want to do, dude?
I mean, if you want to go there, we can go there.
Okay, let's bog out. I'd love to have you there. If they'll have us, that's cool. Correct.
Mosh is my best friend, so he'll have me. I'm sure he'll have you too.
Okay, so anyway, God bless y'all. It is Rudy G Funk. We had a great time tonight. It's 2:45 in the morning. We had a great stream. We had fucking 8 on. 8's fucking cool as fuck. We had Rise on. He's an Atlanta fan. Love him too. God bless you. Be safe. You know we love you. Survive. Okay, guys, we love you. May goodness bless your hearts.